In a small town near a great big city, I'm always wondering.
This is like the worst night ever. Just cause it's not like the way it necessarily should be set up to like play and do sound and like have to worry about all the different stuff. But it was good. I mean, it was fine. It was fine. I had kind of a bad attitude. That you're gonna die?
Yes.
What?
Asthma.
Oh,
It's insane.
that's terrible.
Do you remember the first song you wrote?
Ever?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was in like a band when I was a freshman in high school. Yeah. And I think the first song I wrote was maybe for that band. So it wasn't like for me to sing. So I don't know if it counts. No.
Do you remember anything from it?
No, I can kind of remember where the chords were and we like played it as a band, but I don't know.
Did you suck?
Yeah, it's the worst music ever. It's just like different stories that were mostly made up. I mean, they were sort of like based on stuff.
Most embarrassing worst thing you've ever done live?
Where could she be? Does she love sister?
I don't know, like I know that, oh yeah. Well, it wasn't even that bad, it was a good story. I was in like when I was in high school there was no MySpace. So the music scene was way different because you had to go put up flyers everywhere and like hand them out at school. And so, there just wasn't as many kids who were doing shows. It was like a weird thing to do, you know what I mean?
No. Not at all.
Well, you're following though, right?
Yeah, no.
Like there was a big football game today, and like a bunch of kids were like, I feel like such a nerd for going to the football game, and I was like, man, times have changed. I was like, football game was like the cool thing. But anyway, so we were this terrible little hardcore band, and you would like play any show you could. So we played in someone's like garage driveway. It was like you went around the house, there was like one of those freestanding garages, and then like the driveway, and I like fell down while I was playing, because we would like try and make the most of every show, you know, and then go really crazy and stuff. But like I was just laying on the ground in this like random driveway in the middle of nowhere, and there was like 4 people.
What's it like to grow up with so many siblings?
Am I going up this right now? It's good. We live in a really small house. So, and like my older sister just moved out, so it's always been like all of us living there. So it's like everyone's like, you like live on top of each other, you know what I mean? Like, it's like so, there's always someone around. There's never like alone time, which is sometimes hard, you know? Especially if you're doing music, because you can't like go play by yourself.
Your entire family musical?
No, well, Anthony from Grand Finale. And you know Frankie? You know who Frankie is? He's in a band called Monsters. You heard of them?
No.
What did you say? Oh yeah, yeah, no, they're like a hardcore band. He doesn't play an instrument, but, and you remember The Dial?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He was the singer of The Dial. What we're talking about?
If you weren't performing, what would you be doing?
Well, this isn't really like, I mean, I'm in school.
Where will we be going?
What's up?
Hey,
Hi.
wanna come back?
Will you still be waiting? When the clouds are
So like, if I wasn't doing this, I would just be doing school.
If you were offered me, would you take it?
Before I did this, I was in a band that was signed, and those were really bad. Yeah. So from that, I would have to say it depends, because I would want to know like the people really well.
a shaky or fright.
There's a way it works is like you sign a bunch of bands, and most of them don't work out, and the one that does pays for the cost of all the other ones. Anyway, yeah, it depends.
Bye.
There's
First show, was I got a coffee house. It's really a top punk thing. It was actually Stein from Dancing Early.
if there's anything that I
His older brother and me were in a band.
Hey, who do you want to roll for?
Taylor Swift.
stumbling home,
Do I have a man crush?
that's why I gave my body
And Grant from Blue Electric.
pretty girl to slap me in the face.